Okay, welcome to Colerain High School for a GMC battle today between the Fairfield Indians at Colerain Cardinals. This is an early season match. Colerain right now sitting atop of the league. This will be the first league conference for Fairfield. This is Ian Liddell with Pat Smith. How you doing this afternoon, Pat?
Oh man, I'm doing great. This is our inaugural meeting where we're getting together and speaking here on Waycross TV, and got a good match set up here, and look forward to it. Beautiful day out here in Colerain.
Yeah, I'm glad we're playing today and not yesterday.
Oh,
A little bit warmer and a little less wind. There's a little bit of wind out here, but
yeah.
perfect day for baseball. So, Pat, you had a chance to talk to a couple of the teams before the games. Any insights on today's game?
Yeah, I did. Both coaches, and Colerain for the most part, they're not going to put it over the fence. Small ball, keep the ball in front of them, and just make the game come to them. So low runs, low score, that's what they're there for. Coach says he's got some youth on the team, and we'll see what happens today. Fairfield got a lot of upperclassmen, junior, seniors on the team, and their coach kind of, said the same thing. Very athletic team, pretty strong, and they're ready to put some balls in play today and see how that pitching goes for them today as well.
Yeah, you're talking about the size of the field. There's some pretty large dimensions, so to play long ball in this field would probably be a pretty good shot. What are you saying, 375
man.
to the outfield?
Yeah.
So I don't know if the wind's blowing in or out, but
And 320 to right field.
Yep,
and,
that's
well, both corners.
These are
Man,
major league dimensions.
Yeah. So, yeah,
It seems like we've got a pretty good crowd here today.
we do. People were funneling in here. And
Yep.
of course, that's Fairfield just down the road, so they can bring in a lot of crowd. And what about these teams, how they're starting this year, Ian?
Well, you got, as far as the top of the league, you've got Colerain, top of the GMC, 1-1 overall. Lakota West is 3-1 overall. So of all the teams out here, and the game, Colerain's first game was against Middletown, so they beat Middletown on Saturday, 4-0. As far as common components, there aren't too many because it's earlier in the year. Games so far for Fairfield, played Little Miami, played them on March 28th. They lost 4-3.
And we got Colton Owens up first pitch. Ball one.
Other games so far for Fairfield, they played Cedarville, beat them 8-1. Played West Carmine 8-4. And they played Centerville, which is always a powerhouse in all sports.
Oh yeah, they are.
And they lost to them 5-0, but no embarrassment. That was coming back to us, Pat, but
Yeah.
we're well protected inside here.
Yes, we are. That could have been dangerous.
Yep.
We're 1-2 right now. And a little bit outside as well. So 3-1. Yeah. Shot down to third. Good pick and great throw. He's out of first.
At the plate for Fairfield, number 13, the right fielder, Tegan Lucking.
So, yeah, this is early in the season. I think they'll go, through early May maybe if you look at their schedule?
Yeah, and that was Jackson Carter on that pickup at third. Did a great job.
They've actually, talked about baseball, they've got, this isn't high school, but tomorrow night they've got the Joe Nuxhall Classic.
I heard about that.
Who's known in Fairfield, obviously, because I think that's where he was living. I guess he pitched for Hamilton way back when, but they've got Xavier, Cincinnati. I think Xavier's playing Miami of Ohio tomorrow. And then Cincinnati is playing Wright State, maybe?
Oh, okay.
So it's some good local talent. If nobody's ever gone to Prasco before up in Mason, it's an amazing facility.
And ground ball to first base. Easy pickup and 2 outs.
Yeah, they do a Big East tournament up there in May at Prasco, and it's free food, free events, and pretty neat event. They get a lot of people out there for that.
And we got 23, Nathan Lusk is up, his sophomore catcher. And fouls it off down the right side.
One thing we were talking about before the game is high school also has designated hitter. I'm not sure when they introduced that, but
that's
probably
true.
a while back. So I guess it gets more batters in a game, right? It gets 10 batters versus 9, so.
Yeah.
I would think in high school, though, your pitchers are probably as good at hitters and athletes as anybody else on the team, so it's probably not a hitting thing.
And here we go. Oh, high and tight. Goes behind him. So we're 1-1. That one got away from the pitcher there on that one. So far, 2 ground outs for Aiden Hundley. And here's the 1-1 pitch outside.
I think we're in the diamond seats here, Pat. We got food coming in.
I know. Oh, I'm sorry. 3-1. 3-1. Yeah. 3-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Never been to the
strike.
Never been to the diamond seats, have you?
I have not.
No.
I did the tour from the Hall of Fame that they do.
Yeah.
An incredible thing. Highly recommend anybody do that. But they take you back through the Diamond Club and all the seats and
that looks a base hit.
And base hit over second base.
Nice job hitting it the other way.
Yeah, Fairfield's got their first runner.
Indians designated hitter coming to the plate.
Nathan Lusk.
Beckett Clemens.
And Beckett Clemens is coming up with 2 outs, man on first.
So it's early in the season, but we got some statistics for the GMC. Princeton leading hitter is 625, Josh Davis. As far as guys in today's game, I'm looking for hitters. I don't see anybody. They haven't had many games, so there's nobody in the hitting statistics.
Foul ball on the first pitch here.
Fairfield does have a leader in ERA. That's Sam Lisk. Has a 0.0 ERA. Now, I don't know if he's pitched yet.
Runner on first. Got a decent lead. And inside, ball gets away from the catcher. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess
must
it
have hit him.
Yeah.
That's why he could only take 1 base. I was wondering if the guy in second wouldn't go to third, but it'd be a dead ball, right?
Yeah.
At the plate for Fairfield, number 44, the first baseman, Justin Hembry.
So that pitch got away from Colerain pitcher just a bit. And we're 2 on, 2 out. And first pitch is popped up to first base,
and
he
he's got
catches
it.
And that's going to wrap it up first inning.
With no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on base. Half inning. Fairfield nothing. Your Cardinals.
So doing some of the research for this game for Fairfield, one of the things Colerain we were looking at is they've got a famous pitcher that pitched at Colerain at one point, Roger McDowell.
You know, with
Pitched for the Mets in the 1980s.
Yeah.
Actually won a World Series in the famous Red Sox game.
You would think they would have a statue of that guy.
You would think.
Just incredible.
So can you remember watching that game Game 6 where the Red Sox were 1 out from winning the World Series?
I do remember that.
Roger Clemens was on the Red Sox at that point.
Goes back a couple years, yeah.
Yeah, the old Mets team with Darryl Strawberry and Dwight Gooden and
Yeah, yeah.
Jesse Orozco was their starter. I remember that because I was living in the New York City area when they were playing.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you've got that East Coast connection.
Yep.
And E and I have traveled down from Mason, Ohio to call this game today.
GMC rival to two of the teams here.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not sure much about Mason this year. They've had some good years the last couple of years. Won state a couple years ago. Beat the mighty Moeller.
Yes.
Which doesn't happen too often. So in terms of hitting,
we've got number 5 on the mound for Fairfield. Throws a real strong fastball. Yeah, this guy's throwing some heat up there. We'll see if he can keep it under control. And
that would be Alex Graham.
Yep, Alex, that's him.
Senior. I'll pull up the statistics here, and yeah, these would be Colerain stats. So in terms of schedules coming up for Fairfield, their next, well, this is interesting. Their next game is against Colerain, but at home. So these two teams play each other in 2 days. That's kind of an interesting schedule. So they're reverse tables.
As we slide into the bottom of the first inning, leading up for the Cardinals.
And then the very next week, they play Lakota East at home and then on the road. So I guess maybe the schedulers like to keep it pretty simple. It's kind of unusual because most sports you play a team at the beginning of the year and at the end of the year, not twice in a row.
Yeah, not bad at all. First pitch is outside. Yeah, 2 balls, no strikes. Orlando Sanchez at the plate for Colerain.
3-0.
Yeah, 3rd ball in a row. Fairfield pitcher just getting settled in here.
Might be 2 reft. That looks like a strike.
There it is, yeah. A little bit of heat on the outside there.
I think he dropped that over the plate.
Yeah.
Think yeah.
Oh, foul ball. So we got 3 full count. Colerain batter.
Ooh.
Whoa, high and tight. That's ball 4.
Coming to bat for the
First batter's
Cardinals,
on.
the left fielder, number 5, Chris Potts.
Chris Potts is coming up, a junior. Talked to him before the game, and he is in the Butler Tech program.
Okay.
And with this program that he's in at Butler Tech, they're heading to Atlanta in a week or 2. First pitch is a ball, high and outside.
There's a lot of people, kids now looking at trade schools versus college with the price of colleges.
Oh, pitch gets away.
Uh-oh.
And going down to first base. I'm sorry, going down to second base is Orlando Sanchez. So Colerain, man on second, no outs. And Chris's favorite food by far is pizza. And he caught the outside corner on that one. So we're 1-1, no outs. Lead at second for Colerain. There's the pitch. And that's down low. 2-1.
So in Colerain's game against Middletown, Colerain pitcher pitched a one-hitter.
Definitely impressive.
It's actually 2 pitchers. There was 4.
And great fastball on that last one. We're 2-2. And
Whoa, swing and a
struck him
miss.
out.
So switching gears here for a second, Pat, do you have any predictions in the national championship basketball game tonight?
You know, when it comes to that, both teams are great, and they're there because they're great teams. But I think Michigan is just loaded.
Yeah, they got some.
They've got some good stuff.
They go deep in their bench. They go in their starters and their backups almost good as their starters.
And we got Dario Sanchez up for Colerain, and he hits it. Oh, foul ball down third baseline. 1 out. We got a 0-2 count on Dario. And here's the pitch. And little
Nice
pop-up,
job of inside-out
goes to right
hitting.
field, and we've got him on the corners with 2 outs. That ball just knew where to go.
Nice job of inside-out hitting there.
Jackson Carter.
I see one of our cameramen today is wearing a Montreal Expo hat. Have to dig deep in the archive for that one.
Oh, yeah.
Trivia question tonight is where did they move? Do we remember?
I do not remember.
Was it Tampa Bay maybe? Devil Rays? Yeah, where did they move? No. I thought they went maybe. Did they? Maybe.
The Expos went and became
They
the
went to
Nationals,
Washington?
so I don't know.
I know that there's a national team, but I didn't know they went from. Yeah, I think you're right.
First pitch is 1-0. Jackson Carter.
So there was one other team. We go to trivia questions. The
Okay.
San Diego Padres almost moved to one city. And I remember because I started marking through my baseball cards and wrote in the new, not realizing baseball cards had value.
All right. 2 balls, no strikes.
Washington.
Got him on the corners.
They were going to be the Washington, D.C., and then it got negated.
1 out for the Colerain Cardinals here. Good
That's a
lead at
trivia
first.
question that I imagine most of our guys will not get.
And he took that one 1-2.
Since most of our audience isn't going to be as old as we are.
And he pops it up the right field line. He's going for
Has
it.
he got a beat on it?
And he's
Good
got
play.
it. Good catch.
Nice tag, and he's
Tag
going
it
to
there.
score easily.
We got a 1-0
Nice.
game here.
Nice job of a sac fly. Good small ball there.
Yep. Jackson Carter.
Were you saying Colerain was doing small ball or Fairfield was doing small
Colerain
ball?
small ball.
Okay. Well, they just practiced it. Moved the guy over with a hit and then a sac fly.
All right, we got 2 outs. Man on first. First pitch strike on the outside corner.
So we're going to reverse our trivia question. Which Washington team moved and what city team they become? This goes back. Yeah, where did they move to?
That's a good question.
I think I know who it was, but I might be wrong. I thought it was Minnesota Twins.
Could be Minnesota,
Yep.
yeah. Got 21.
Rod Carew.
Dog gears up today. Hits it up the middle. This is going to be a tough one.
Did he turn it?
He got there on time. And that's the inning. 1 run.
There's no TV challenges on that. Yeah, we don't have the. Yeah. So do you think he? I could have brought it down.
Yeah.
So switching to basketball,
Okay.
as long as we're going way over the board, how do you feel about the basketball games with the reviews in the last 2 minutes? Too many or too few?
When it means as much as it means,
Yeah.
in those close razor thin calls.
When the game's on the line, where I have a problem with it when there's 8 seconds to go and it's a 15-point lead,
Oh yeah,
and they're
absolutely.
going over the monitor to see if there's 8 seconds or 7 seconds left. Either way, the game is over.
Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time.
My other pet peeve with this tournament was the start of the games. Most of the games, half the games were starting after 10 o'clock Eastern time.
You think it's got something to do with that West Coast audience, even though there's no
It
West
might
Coast
be.
teams in this thing?
I don't get the logic of it.
No,
Most of those West Coast teams, if they're in California, ain't watching it anyway. They're on the beach somewhere.
they are. Yeah.
So I do not know the reason for it, but good thing for recording the game and watching it later. Key plays in about 2 minutes afterwards.
Yep. Today's times.
Yeah.
Follow the money in TV. That's
Yep.
what it's all about.
Yep. That's the thing with baseball and the Reds is like, what station are they on this year?
Yeah.
Are they on the betting channel, or what station? If you want to watch the Reds, where do you have to watch them? I can't find them.
I've got them on my station that I've got with Spectrum. Yeah.
So
They
you
just
get
dropped
it
it on me.
included.
Yeah. And we're going into the top of the second.
Top of the second, okay. And pitching for Colerain is the same pitcher the last inning.
Aiden Hundley.
Yep. Yeah, I think you were saying as far as size-wise, he's pretty tall.
Mm-hmm.
Bringing the heat. Foul ball. Fouling that off for Fairfield. That was Blake Morningstar. Kind of like that name.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of think of the Morningstar reports if you're in financial stuff, right?
That is, yeah. He's a junior here at Fairfield
Yeah.
High School. Whoa.
Oh, he let it.
Hit him, yeah.
Looked to me like he was letting it hit him.
He
He did not try to get out of the way.
No.
The
He's,
center fielder, Eric Ruther.
you got to throw something harder than that to get out of the way.
Yeah. But there's no rule in baseball where you have to attempt to get out of the way of it, so just let it hit you. And hitting now for Fairfield is number 21, Eric Ruther. Base hit. He smacked all over that
Shot
one.
into left field.
Threw the ball out, and that's
And
Now batting for the Indians. the
Eric
third baseman,
Ruther is
number
known
15,
by a
Anthony
very
Butler.
famous nickname, or they call him the Red Rocket.
there we go. So we got a quick start here in the next inning. Number 15, is it 15, Anthony Butler?
Yes.
Anthony Butler, who is our
He's,
what infield position is he?
got him infield. I think he's third base.
Yeah, we got our
Junior?
stuff noted here, but we just have
ball
infield. We
gets
don't have
away.
position. Third
Everybody
and
moves.
second, no outs. So do you play the infield in here, Pat, or do you play the infield back early in the game like this? Looks like they're going to play it back.
Yeah.
They're going to bring the first and third baseman up.
Yeah.
They'll play their infield back.
With no outs.
That's
You
probably
definitely don't
good
want to give out.
position.
Oh, that was a suicide squeeze.
Ooh.
Coming in from third. Strike one, yeah.
Now the one advantage here is if you're bunting it, throw comes home, you have to tag the runner.
Yeah.
It's not an automatic out. Because you still have an open base you can run back to. Pitch, you think he's going to bunt again? Nope, he looks like
Yeah,
he's
let it
swinging
go,
now. So do you think he called that on his own, or do you think that was called for him by
You know, that
his
was
coaches?
that's a pretty gutsy call, I'll be honest with you, first inning.
Yeah.
But you got no outs.
No outs, so the worst you have is he
What do
muff
you-
said you get an out. You still have a shot.
What do you got to lose? Yeah.
I don't know. I'd almost consider bringing the infield in here because you got an infielder. He's probably not a power hitter. You can you're basically conceding a run.
Yep, you are.
But it's 1-0 early in the game, so that's probably, you want outs, right?
Yep, Aiden Hundley needs this pitch.
Outside, just outside. Now we have force at every position. Coming up to bat.
Now batting for the Indians, the second baseman, number 3, Dylan Pogazowski.
So Dylan Pogolowski's coming up.
He's a junior here.
Got so many sheets of paper. I'm trying to pull up some of the stats, but
Yeah.
see, look at the bunny, almost like he's flinching.
Oh,
Did you see
there's the
that?
steal.
Oh, that could be a double play.
Caught him. Oh,
The only reason he made it back
no.
was
at
nobody
third.
was covering third. That's a double play otherwise.
Wow.
I don't know if I do the squeeze with bases loaded because it's an easy throw home.
At the plate
Yep.
for the Indians, the shortstop, number 11.
They got
Colerain.
extremely lucky that the third baseman was poaching up so far because that should have been a double play.
Everybody had to charge.
He was so aggressive trying to get there to catch it that they lost their opportunity. So, but you could see he was flinching when he was ready to bat. You could see the bunt was coming. Is he bunting or is he swinging? I think he's swinging. But now they play double play depth. And that is going to be
That may drop in.
fair. Oh, was it foul? That was foul.
Oh,
Just foul.
man, he was so close to catching that.
Yep. Close to catching it. It was very close to being foul. I think it was foul, though.
Yeah.
I can just barely see the eyeball out there, but I think they got that one right.
Yeah, you got the better advantage than I do.
So they've got their infield up here on both sides. I would almost drop them back, see if you get a double play, because you're giving up. Well, maybe not so much on third. Third's kind of halfway back.
Big pitch for Colerain.
Ooh, he was trying to get it to hit him again, I think.
Yeah.
He was not lucky to be there, so that is Colton Owens. What's our count here?
2-1. 1 out.
Needs to throw a strike here. Did he swing at ball 3?
Might have been. Might have been.
It was up. It's hard to lay off those pitches. So the
It
count's 2-2 here.
Bases loaded. You want a lot of RBIs.
We had a good pitch to hit, but also ball 3. So you've only got 1 out here, so your guys are not running yet. You're definitely not going to put your runners in motion here because if he strikes out, you got double play. All he's got to do is tag the guy home. Then here's the pitch coming.
There it is.
Oh, that was a good pitch.
Oh, right
good
there.
swing. Foul it off.
One interesting thing about Aiden Hundley, this is his first start, and he's a senior. First start as a pitcher.
Huh.
He's done a great job so far.
Wonder why it didn't pitch earlier. Maybe he didn't play baseball earlier.
Yep.
And
That's that one outside. We're
outside,
tied.
ball
Yeah.
4.
Fairfield batter, number 13, the right fielder, Tegan Lucking.
And with that, our score is tied 1-1. Yeah, that run should go to Fairfield, not Colerain. Colerain would take it. Having a conversation here. What's your conversation about, Pat?
Oh, man. First start. You got to think he's got a little bit of nerves behind him.
You think it's about what's going on? Or could be talking about something else, maybe.
No. He's
We're talking baseball.
yeah,
Say
I mean,
settle
just-
down, throw strikes.
Could be, yeah. Trying to-
1-1.
Trying to overthrow it maybe, and
Yep.
just you got a great defense behind you. Let them work.
Yep. Throw strikes and our guys will be alive. Keep throwing balls and our guys are going to fall asleep.
Yeah. Let the pitcher know. One double play and we're out of this. It's a tied game.
Is he swinging here first pitch, or is he going to let him throw a strike?
I think he'd probably look at something, I would imagine.
He's swinging.
Whoa! He took
Oh,
the
I
first
think he
pitch.
lost it in the sun. That ball's traveling. I don't think he's going to see it. Is that out of here? That's gone.
Oh.
Hey, a home run, a homer.
Grand slammed him. Whoa!
So these dimensions are. I wonder if the wind took that one out. That
It
thing
did.
just took off. That's a 3-run shot. That was Tegan Lucking, is that right?
Yeah.
Lucky 13.
Grand slam.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. That was a grand slam. Well, I
Yeah.
couldn't see the third on this corner, so.
Bases loaded.
That's a
Cleared.
grand slam.
The catcher,
Wow.
Nathan List.
You know, sometimes the discussion with the managers don't help.
No, they don't. In that case, they didn't help.
Guy was sitting on it. Metal.
Yeah.
Yep. So he knew it was going to be a strike.
Yeah.
Yep, gave him some confidence.
Foul back our way.
Followed by, yeah. He threw it down Broadway, and that guy hit it to. He hit it to Queens or
Yes, he
Harlem, yeah. Across the river.
That's a.
You know, talking about that, there was a time when the Giants played in Yankee Stadium or in Polo Grounds.
Mhm.
You look at an old picture; it was across the river, Harlem River. From the stadiums were across the river from each other.
Oh, okay.
So you could see Polo Grounds from Yankee Stadium and vice versa. This is
Good.
where one of the most famous catches of all time was Willie Mays.
Oh yeah.
Who did he hit it off of? Vic Wirtz. I wasn't around for that, but I remember he used to love baseball yesterday. Oh, he hit him.
Got him again.
That
Another
was-
hit pitch.
That was number 23, Nathan List, taking one for the
Designated hitter
team.
from the Indians now batting. Number 34, Beckett Clemens.
Yep.
So how much longer do you think they're going to stick with this guy until they start warming some people up? Is there anybody warming up yet?
I don't see anybody in the
Looks
warming
like
up
somebody's
right
starting to get. No, that's on the Fairfield side.
now. Yeah, Colerain. We got a stolen base too.
He's struggling. The problem is when you throw balls,
Yeah.
then the pitchers are ready when you throw the strike. So, yeah. That was a pretty good shot, though. I don't know if the wind blew that out, but that was probably, what, about 330, 340?
Oh yeah, yeah. That's major league home run. Outside. Ooh.
Sometimes you play for the season here, too, right? You don't want to wear your pitchers out in one game.
True.
So he's going to.
It's way too early.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they got a game on Wednesday, so. Good question how many pitchers they have. Here's the pitch. Runner leading off second. Strike.
Right down there.
Cut that one
yeah.
down. He needed that.
Yep.
And batting number 34 is Beckett Clemens, Jr. I think he's their first baseman, right? Stepping back off the mound a little.
Yeah. Beckett is a huge fan of baseball.
I think the pitchers say don't come out again. We didn't have much luck last
Yeah.
time.
don't bring the coach.
Yeah.
But Beckett talks about his dad, his biggest inspiration. Got to talk to him a little bit before the game.
Did he say why or just?
He said, "Man, that guy is just the one for him.
Okay.
Pushes him, guides him."
That's good.
He was he definitely impressed with what his dad's done for him in his life.
Ooh, behind.
Almost got him again. Yep. Yeah, Colerain's got a pitcher up right now in the bullpen.
Yeah, Hunley's struggling.
Yep, yep. Left-hander up in the bullpen too.
And the pitch inside, and another walk. Puts 2 on. Runners on third and
Coming to the plate
first.
for Fairfield,
And
number
coming to
44,
bat is number
the first baseman,
44,
Justin Embry.
the first baseman.
Justin.
Yeah, sorry, I
Got
put my roster down here. Yeah, Justin Embry, number 44 junior. Strike.
Yeah, that
At the
was
lower part of the strike zone there.
Yeah, definitely needed by Colerain. Hunley needs to put a couple more of these together.
Rearing back and the pitch. And it looked like he stroked it.
Yeah.
Going to bring in another run. And that puts out Fairfield to a large 6-1 lead. The Fairfield bats have come to play today.
They have.
Fairfield left fielder now batting number 12, Blake Morningstar.
They're getting hits from everybody. You start to wonder if this could be his last batter. If he gives up another hit,
Well,
might be his last batter now.
That is, yes. Coach is coming out, so twice an inning, that's all they get to go.
Yep.
So first outing, not that great for Aiden. So
That was a. It's always
Coming into pitch now for the Cardinals.
a long walk.
number 3,
Now, you don't get a
Luke
lot
Wilson.
of kudos right there.
but you know, that's a lot of pressure on your first game. That kid, I think, is going to be a performer down the road. Gets a little bit more control, and
That's where he ran into trouble.
yeah.
Where they, like, you know how you had to go around the bullpen with the cables? Oh, they're not there right now. Where the heck did he go?
All right, got a new pitcher in for Colerain.
Okay, yeah, that's correct. Pitched already? He is pitching. No, he's not.
Couldn't see he was coming in to pitch. Luke Wilson?
Yeah, Luke Wilson, left-hander.
Isn't he an actor?
You don't know.
Isn't there a Luke Wilson actor? I don't think he's the one, but
He's a junior, and he is currently going to Butler Tech as well, and he's in the diesel program.
okay. So, as long as we got a chance here, I'll read a little bio on Roger McDowell for somebody who don't know his bio.
Oh, okay.
He 12-year career, 159 career saves, 3.30 ERA. They later was a pitching coach for the Braves and the Orioles. Played for the Mets from 85 to 90, then he was traded to the Phillies. Spent 1 year with the Dodgers. And this was the thing everybody remembers about him. He was the key bullpen pitcher for the Mets 1986. Played at Bowling Green State University. He was the highest drafted player at Bowling Green in their history.
All right. Can you tell me where he is these days? What's going on?
No.
I wonder if he would have come back to Cincinnati to call it home.
Yeah, good question.
And we're ready to go with the new batter.
So as far as pitchers in the GMC, leading the league with first game was Ben Hanley, 13 strikeouts.
This is your favorite last name coming up, Blake Morningstar.
Morning, oh yeah.
And there's, yeah, everybody's running and the ball gets
Oh,
away.
looks like he's trying to come home. Will he make it? Oh, it's a short backstop, but unable to.
Yeah,
Heads up base running.
that was, yeah. The ball got hung up there in the back.
Yep.
It's just not going Colerain's way
Yeah,
this
challenge
evening.
and start here.
Yeah.
Now, the one thing I'm not sure on, I think when I broadcasted before, there may be a run rule.
Oh, okay.
Is it 10? 10 after 5 innings, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we had one last year where it met the run rule, and then they got underneath it again, and then the kid came out to pitch who was much smaller than much hitter.
Being a former left-handed batter myself, I despise left-handed pitchers.
Oh!
And the ball gets past.
That was not an easy one.
No.
It was.
That's
the one you almost need to get your body in front of it,
Yeah.
but it's easier said than done to want to take that shot.
The center fielder, number 21, Eric Ruther.
My issue with left-handed pitchers, I saw so few in Little League and high school. That ball was coming right at you.
So why do lefties have a lot harder time hitting against lefties than righties do against righties?
So many right-handed. Yeah.
It's a common note. It's
Ball
almost
gets
like
away.
a thing of physics. He might have them. That is a great throw. Ooh. Didn't call the tag. Did he miss it?
Yeah, caught him safe.
That looked like a good play.
Third baseman's not arguing, so I'm going to say that he knows he missed it.
He must have missed the tag because it looked like a great throw.
It was, yeah. I thought
He never applied the tag. Didn't sweep it. And here's the pitch.
Our camera guy says he's safe. He had the best angle.
The ball was definitely ahead of the
Oh, it was,
ball was there first. He must have just not got the tag down. And we got the pitch here. And
Whoa,
he took something off of that one. That was a nice one. Pitcher was way out in front.
Big sweeping curve on that one.
No, 8-1, actually.
So we got one out here. Runner on third.
All right. 2 outs.
At the plate for Fairfield.
Now, if there had been a
15,
runner on
the
third and
baseman,
first, would there have
Anthony
still been a
Butler.
chance to run, or would you automatically been out?
You got a chance to run.
The only chance it wouldn't be the case if it was like bases loaded, because that would automatically make it an easy out. Yeah. Well executed there.
And
Popped
we
up. Maybe
popped it
there's a
up.
chance to get out of it. If he's got it. That almost saw a little bit of white on that one.
Yeah.
The catcher got almost a little too close.
7 runs, 4 hits, no errors.
They
no
made it
errors.
happen, yeah.
Little snow cone there.
Fairfield
It
8.
tried to get out.
All right.
But good
Colerain
news
won.
for Colerain is they got out of a rough inning. That was 8 runs in that inning.
They did. Coach has gotten them all together.
Yep.
I'm going to talk to them and say, guys, we got some work in front of us. Let's do it.
It was hard work on the play-by-play guy that top of the inning.
Yes.
So coming out to return to the mound for the Fairfield Indians is
Senior pitcher.
find him here. Alex Bram.
Yep, Alex Bram.
Bram. Alex Bram's got a few runs to work with here.
He does, yeah.
So what's the one thing that would drive a manager crazy here? If this guy came out throwing balls
That would be
with an 8-run lead or 7-run lead, just throw strikes.
Put it across the plate. See what happens.
Easier said than done sometimes.
And while we're out here calling a ball game, there's a work crew on top of Colerain High School.
Working overtime.
Yeah, I think we got the better
We'll
deal.
head into the bottom of the 2nd inning, leading off for the Cardinals.
Probably get
Number
get
7,
paid
the
time and a half
shortstop,
up there,
Austin
though. Maybe even
Bell.
double time.
I don't know if they're getting a lot done. They're probably watching the game too.
They might be. No, they know you can watch it on the internet later, so they don't need to watch it from up there. It's just not the same watching it without play-by-play.
They got a great
statistics.
center field view.
You would know about all these Washington trivia questions if you don't watch the game.
That's right.
Yeah, I wouldn't put a bet on that one.
There, he's got a strike in there. We're 3-1.
So yeah, so the Montreal Expos. Here's a trivia question: did they win any World Series?
Oh.
Did they get to any World Series?
August Armstrong.
One thing I remember is they had Rusty Staub way back when.
Yeah, back in the day.
And then they had the guy that pitched for the Red Sox, big pitcher that ended up getting traded.
Got August Armstrong up here for Colerain Sr.
Number 11.
Yep.
And a strike. So let's see if Colerain can put some runs together this inning to get back in the game. Any chances the guy's going to go steal second with a 7-run deficit? Probably not.
You know, if he's got the wheels, let him run them.
Yeah.
August is heading to UC after this season's over, after his senior year.
All right.
Going into the engineering program.
How about playing a little hit and run here?
That's a great lead at first.
Yep.
And I'll tell you what, the Colerain pitcher's throwing so hard, that ball's getting there quick.
Yep.
And they're all fastballs. He's not taking anything off of it.
There's pitch. Oh, he might get him off. That would drive the coach crazy if you got picked off first. That was close. Want to get a nice lead, but you get thrown off with a 7-run deficit. I would not want to take that walk back to the dugout.
And
that was a pretty good throw, too.
Oh.
And struck him out. Nice pitch.
Now batting for Colerain, number 6, the designated hitter, Evan Zarnecki.
So Evan Zarnecki coming up here for Fairfield.
Yeah, sophomore.
Colerain, I'm sorry. Colerain. Ooh. Caught him leaning. That's 2 fairly close balls. So if you're Colerain, you want to play small ball here, right? Get yourself some runs.
You do. Base runners, any way you can get them. But I'll tell you what, the Fairfield pitcher is just putting them across right now.
That's how you want to be pitching with a 7-run lead.
Yeah.
That's a good pitch. A little bit high. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
There. That catcher wants to get that guy off of first. Pretty good arm.
Yeah, very good. Down 0-2.
And the pitch. Strike 3.
Strike 3. Yeah.
He is determined to get that guy at first. It's the last thing he does. He's going to get the guy at first.
Number 1, the second baseman, Orlando Sanchez. Correction.
Yeah, he has got a good arm.
2, Colerain.
He must be a threat to run because they keep trying to keep him back. And batting here, number 2.
That's Colerain.
Colerain, I got to keep my
He
rosters
swung
on
through
top.
that.
Again trying.
Yeah.
Man. That guy's arm is going to be sore tonight, that catcher.
Yeah.
I hope he's not playing at a pitch in this game at all. Those all count as pitches almost, you know. Your throws back. Again.
Yeah. He's letting
Those
that guy
guys
know.
Those guys must be like rivals on the same baseball team or something, you know? They're
I
just
think so. You're not going to second.
Yeah.
No matter what you want to do here.
I don't know if I've seen as many throws in and at bat in an inning as to get this guy first. There he is.
Finally going, and the ball's in there. He picked a great pitch to run on.
Now we're going to see if he tries to throw down over the top of the pitcher to second to try to get him. That don't happen.
No.
You don't want to hit the pitcher in the meantime.
You got 2 outs.
Is he going to go for third?
Concentrate on the batter.
No.
Oh.
No, I would not try to go to third now. And he's not going to have to because
No runs, no hits,
thing's
no errors,
over.
and 1 left on base. End of the second
Nice
inning.
job by the Fairfield Indians
Fairfield
pitcher getting him out. 8-1 lead.
Did a fantastic job.
And we're going to turn over the reins of play-to-play to the very able Pat Smith.
All right, here we are going to the top of the third, and we'll see how this plays out.
Well, you're doing play-by-play. I'll see if I can pull up some trivia.
We're gonna play soccer now.
All right, we got our left-hander coming out again for Colerain, number 3.
Camera 1 on the picture.
And that's Luke Wilson.
So any feedback about Luke?
Yeah, he's, I think what we talked about before, he's going to Butler Tech, and he's
Oh,
in
that's
the
right. That's why I
diesel
recognize the
program.
name. What's he going to do?
In the diesel program.
What are you doing in the diesel program?
Butler Tech.
No, but what does the diesel tech do?
Oh, he repairs all of those diesels that are broken down on 71 and 75.
Okay.
If they don't make it back to the shop.
Yeah. Probably a fairly decent paying job.
Oh man, I'll tell you, we need them. The guys, electricians, plumbers,
Yep.
mechanics.
As we start at the top
Well, I think
of
the
the
good
third
news
inning,
is the high
leading
cost
off
of
for the
college
Indians.
education is
The
driving
second
people back
baseman,
to
number
it.
3,
Yeah.
Dylan Pogozowski.
That's why I have $100,000 in debt and be working at Starbucks. Is,
I-
nothing against Starbucks baristas, but
I'm hoping a lot of
It'll
people are
get you out of
picking up on
100,000
that these
debt.
days that, yeah, you don't have to do that college thing.
my son had a recent stat and it showed in the 1960s, 30-year-olds that were married that had houses, it was like 60%.
Yeah,
Now it's like 7%.
I believe it.
Yep. High cost of housing and the high cost of college education.
All
Now
right.
back to baseball.
First pitch with
Hey, he's doing a little Joe Morgan there.
Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah.
Wow. Wonder if he knows.
First pitch outside. 1-0.
He used to have that little flap wrist that he used to do when he was beating up in the Yankees.
I mean, that's just, he's done it every time. Take 2.
Yep.
Second pitch outside again.
When they talk about hitters
1-2
doing
now.
that, it kind of gets them in a rhythm when they do that. You know,
Yeah.
it gets them prepared. The guys that lift up their leg. Who's the guy that? Certain guys will lift their leg up when they swing. There was a guy in the Yankees that did that. He was actually from Jimmy Leyritz. He was a Cincinnati guy.
Good pickup. Throw to first.
Oh, got him. That was a
nice.
great throw.
Nice pick and play.
Indian
1 out.
shortstop coming to the plate, number 11, Colton Owens.
And great pickup by Austin Talby on that at shortstop.
Ready 1. Take 1. Nice. Randy didn't catch that. I was too busy doing graphics. Ready 2. Take 2.
Next batter's up for Fairfield. First pitch from Luke inside, ball 1.
Colton Owens.
Colton Owens, number 11. Up. 1-1. And this is night and day compared to the first pitcher that Fairfield saw. It's everything is a curveball or off speed, where it was all heat before. Outside, we're going to go to 2-1 here. And the pitch, foul ball, left side. Going to 2-2. And the way that the sun comes in this stadium right now, everybody on the right side has got that sun glare in their face. Left side, you're where you want to be.
After the winter we had, I think everybody appreciates the sun.
Oh. And the pitch outside. Going to 3-2, full count. So I see your hat there, Ian, national champions.
Yep.
Indiana Hoosiers football.
Didn't think I would be able to buy that at the beginning of the year, but yeah.
Oh, nobody saw that coming.
Nope. Oh, nice shot.
One shot.
I think
Left
he's
field's coming
on
in,
it. Got
and
it. Nice
he
play.
Swings it. Great pickup.
Got a
in
great
left
jump.
field.
Batting now for Fairfield, Number 13, the right fielder, Tegan Lucking.
Colerain needs to get out of this inning without giving up any more runs because with the 7-run deficit there. Facing the run rule, if they're not careful.
Yeah, and I think that was Evan Sorrecki on that pick in left field.
Yeah, that was a nice job. He got a good jump on it.
And the first pitch.
Swinging.
Ground ball.
Got it.
Easy one to first.
Nice
and
job.
That is a quick
With no
inning.
runs, no hits, and no
Nice
errors.
job by the
Middle of
Colerain
third
pitcher
inning.
there. They
Fairfield 8,
desperately
Colerain
needed
1.
that. Let's see if they get the rally caps on.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to remind
They've,
you that throughout the game today, our concession
gotta be
stand is
really
open for you. It's located
happy
just
about that
behind
last
the
out.
Cardinals dugout. We've got a wide variety of drinks, snacks, candy, some grilled items available for you. So be sure to stop by, and we do appreciate your support.
Well, that was a
Thank
much
you.
easier
Also,
top
Colerain
half of the
baseball
first inning
market
for
today.
you
I'd
than
like
me.
to
I was
thank our
starting.
Colerain
I was getting
boosters
tired with all the
and also the
play-by-play.
following sponsors for making our field renovations here at Colerain High
Or
School
trivia,
for
whichever you
2026
wanna call it.
possible. I'd like to thank Amanda Watkins.
So what are they doing at the top of that building, Pat?
Also our friends at Pivot Realty Group.
Are they
Television.
expanding it, or are they
Also,
I'd say those are AC
Fixing
units on top.
fixing their AC
Griffo.
units?
Yeah.
Neidhart Young Funeral Home and Family
I
Home
recently
Finance
financed a
LLC.
couple of those
Again, our
for
thanks
some
to them
Hamilton
for making
subways.
our field renovations
Had to
possible
replace
here at
their
Colerain High
AC
School,
units.
and also to our Colerain boosters. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. They could be doing some roofing up there as well.
Do they do it at night to prevent noise during the day, or they just got a full? Okay.
I think they came in just for the game today. Like I said, they got the best view.
They got a cheap seat up there. They didn't know they could have got in here for free. Maybe.
All right, man, we're coming out again. Fairfield pitcher number 5 coming out here for the bottom of the third.
So I guess Cubs have those seats where you can actually sit out beyond the stadium and watch the game. Have you ever been to a Cubs game?
I have not. That's
once.
That's a bucket list.
Yeah, it's a neat.
This game, I love that. I went there before the lights and after, so yeah.
Yeah. It's a
I
neat
think
stadium.
a day game is the only way to go up there. It just wouldn't be the same.
Yeah.
As we move into the middle of the third inning,
We're ready to get
bottom
into
half,
the bottom
leading
half of
off
the
for
third. here.
Colerain.
How about the Red
The
Sox?
second
Remember
baseman,
Red
number
Sox
1,
Stadium, Fenway
Orlando
game?
Sanchez.
I don't know. Red Sox game? I'd probably see a night game there.
Yeah.
Probably would.
I've only seen one game, and the guy who played in the game was for the Seattle Mariners was a rookie. Cincinnati player. Who was it?
Must be Mr. Griffey Jr.
It was.
I saw him on TV last night, and he's making quite a name for himself in the photography world.
Yeah, I think I saw a little clip on that. At the time, he
there's
was
a shot
19 years old.
To left
Yeah,
field.
that was a shot.
I'm sorry,
Good
right
jump
field.
on it.
Coming to the
And
plate for
right
the
to
Cardinals,
him.
the left
Unlucky.
fielder, number
Nice
5,
shot, but just the
Chris
wrong
Potts.
place.
All right. Next batter coming up for Colerain. First pitch. Strike.
He's throwing strikes. That's a big difference.
And this is Chris Potts at the plate. Junior for Colerain High School.
He's working pretty quickly, too.
Yep.
Got him in a rhythm.
Oh, he got that pitch on the outside corner. We're 1-2, 1 out here in the bottom of the third.
He's getting it and tossing. Actually, the batter stepped out. He was almost going too fast.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what Chris Potts can do on this next pitch.
Chris,
Let it go.
So
It's
low.
low.
not far off, though.
No. And like I said, Alex Braun is just throwing strikes, throwing heat right now for Fairfield.
That's a strike.
Oh,
He's feeling it.
Corey
He
Banner,
is.
first baseman, number 24,
You
Dario
can just see him moving
Sanchez.
around the mound. He's ready to. He's working quick.
he's got all sides of the plate going.
He's
And
almost
Dario
like he needs to
Sanchez
be
is coming.
somewhere after this game. He's working so fast. strike.
Yeah. Dario Sanchez at the plate. 0-1 on him.
You know, when the pitcher works fast, it gets your infielders run.
Yep.
Fielders run the game too. They're not falling asleep.
And we're going to the right side.
Is that going to
Going
stay out of
towards the
play?
line.
And that's just out of play.
Going to be foul ball.
Into the warm-up batting area, pitching area.
All right, 0-2, 2 outs. Colerain needs to get something going in the worst way.
He's got a pretty fast inning here, Pat.
It is, yeah. When you're throwing strikes.
Yep.
And foul ball down the right side. Still at 0-2, 2 outs.
Yeah, he's zoned in.
One thing we don't have up here is a pitch count. I wonder how many he's thrown so far.
Probably not too bad. Not throw many balls.
No.
I think we got at least another inning out of him, probably.
And the 0-2 payoff.
Even that wasn't far off.
Yep, inside.
Batter jumped around, but he was not far off the plate. Now he's worked him inside. He's probably going to work him outside here.
Got to be ready to play because he's throwing so hard. Oh, hit him.
It hit the bat.
What?
It hit the bat. He thought it hit him, but it must have dinged off of it. The thing is, when you throw strikes, the ump will give you strikes,
Yeah.
right?
After 3
Yeah.
innings, Fairfield
So
8,
that is a strikeout.
Colerain 1.
Unless the umps wanted to get somewhere, I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't know if he got hit or not.
He thought he got hit, but I think it hit the bat. And
Yeah.
oh, did he? Okay.
And the catcher caught it.
He
so
said he swang. Yeah.
that is third strike. Going to the top of the 4th, and Ian Liddell to take us home from here.
There we go. That was almost like a bye there, Pat. You didn't have to do that very long. He's like 5 minutes, you were done.
We got Luke Wilson out here making another return. See if he can put up another goose egg on him.
So here's a baseball basketball trivia question for you.
All right.
And this might be tough for you because I know with your basketball.
Being a Kentucky fan, yeah.
Yeah, when Christian Laettner made his shot
Ugh.
against Kentucky, who
Bad
called the
memory.
who
Yeah.
called the radio call of it?
Back in the day, who could that have been? Who could that have been?
Baseball announcer.
Al Michaels?
I heard it on the I heard that shot on the radio driving home. Marty Brenneman.
Marty Brenneman, that's right.
He
did
called the
do
radio.
college basketball.
He called that shot.
The
Oh,
catcher,
wow.
Nathan Lisk.
If you Google it, you can hear his shot when he made the shot.
Okay.
Yep.
You know, I think Turner Brout's fair play with
Yeah,
what
they
happened
got
to Duke this
they
year.
got Laettner.
Oh, they got Laettner.
And then Kentucky had their Laettner shot too. They made that shot. They didn't
Yeah,
in
they
the
did.
first or second round when the guy took a 40-foot shot and banked it.
First round game, yeah.
You normally have to call the banks, but a game-winning shot you don't have to.
Yeah, off year for the Big Blue, regrouping and see what they can do in basketball next year.
It's been an off like 15 years for Indiana, or 20. We just like to get to the big show, even if we have to go through Dayton. However, whatever gets us there. But we're not going to play in the NIT or some of those other tournaments. They were playing like in 50 people there.
I've seen so many empty seats in those venues.
You can hear the sneakers, you know, that's when
Yeah.
it's bad, yeah. I think the only reason they have them is so people can bet on the games. That's the only purpose.
It's all about money, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, he let it hit him.
Hit him, yeah.
That's the second one where the guy was like, people don't try to get out of the way
Designated
anymore.
Yeah.
hitter
They
for
want
the
to get on
Indians
base.
coming to the plate,
You got to
number
throw hard in
34,
that to
Beckett
Flint.
That's called
Clemens.
taking one for the team, and that was fairly easy because that was an off-speed pitch.
Yeah, it's an off speed. Yeah, they don't hurt as bad.
So here's the deal: if they could put 3 or 4 runs across the plate here, you're getting close to the. What was it, after 4 innings or 5? After 5 innings, okay. Not that we're trying to get out of here or anything. Oh, okay.
Now we're, yeah, this could be an incredible comeback by Colerain if they can hold him here.
It could be.
Man on first. Let's see if we can turn the double play.
Oh,
No,
on his horse.
nope, that's not going to work.
No.
Ball gets through the catcher and safe at second.
Now, as a batter, your job here is to get the guy over to third.
With
right?
no outs, that's all you. However you do it.
Yep. And coming up the bat here, number 34 is Beckett Clemens. Kind of a cool baseball name.
It is, yeah.
I wonder if that's his real name or if he like looked it up and gave himself that name.
I don't know. And like
I
I
don't
said,
think he'd make. I don't think he'd make that one up.
Beckett wanted to
And
give
the-
a big shout out to his dad for being a big
And the pitch.
Part of
He
his
did his job.
ground ball to first, takes a bad bounce.
That's good baseball there, though. Got his
Yeah.
guy over to third. Less than 2 outs.
He did the job.
Batting for
So you think they're
Fairfield,
going to
the
try a
first
squeeze
baseman,
here?
Number
Didn't work
44,
last.
Justin
Who
Hembry.
failed on the squeeze? Was it Colerain or Fairfield?
That was Fairfield.
That was Fairfield.
Yeah, they love the squeeze play.
Yeah, I think I'd let your guy hit. They're sneaking up. Are they thinking it's coming?
One down.
I don't see the bunt coming here.
Yeah,
I could be wrong, but it looks like he's swinging.
they can't give up any more. That's for sure.
No, they got to cut the. Almost got to cut the run off here. But you don't want to push up a big inning either. And the pitcher's ready to pitch. And here comes strike. So
One's across the board. 1-1-1. 1 out.
So they're playing back at shortstop at second base. Shortstop may bring it home. He's sneaking up a little bit. Ball 2. So here's Beckett, chance to squeeze the run up to 8. And the windup and the pitch. That's a pretty good pitch to hit right there.
Man, that is, yeah.
Is that 2-2? Kind of surprised he was taking that one. It wasn't 3-1 count. That was.
And you know
He
what's
did drop
coming
it
your
in
way.
there.
It's going to be an off-speed pitch.
He's swinging this time.
And he
And he was. He was
nailed
all
it.
over that one.
Yeah.
Oh, he
gets-
might grab a second if he's looking. He never really looked.
Yeah, got past the left fielder, but no harm.
If he had been paying attention, I think he might have been able to get the second. He never looked. He never looked to see if the guy was fielding it. He stopped.
Batting for the Indians, number 12.
Of course,
the
I
left
don't know if he had
fielder,
the foot speed to
Blake
make it the second
Morningstar.
or not, but
Yeah,
if he would have been hustling, I think he could have made it the second there.
that's a big boy coming down the line.
But he put his head down when he was crossing first. He never saw the fielder.
You got Blake Morningstar coming up for
On the
Fairfield.
other hand, that's probably your first base coach's job, right? To tell
Yeah.
him.
Oh,
He's
we got a
going.
steal, yeah.
I think they're going to get him if he's a good throw. Got him. Got him.
Got him a second.
That was aggressive.
That was,
I'm
yeah.
surprised they ran him.
I think that first baseman was listening to you about not taking second.
Yeah.
You said, I'll show him.
Yeah. That was a nice one-hop throw.
Yeah.
That was a big second out there for
2-2 2 outs.
Ooh, that makes it even more painful now because that would have put 2 on with 1 out. Now you only got 1 on with
Fairfield
2
batter,
outs, right?
center fielder, number 21.
They might have run
Eric
themselves out of a
Luther.
big inning right there.
I've got a good view here, and I didn't see it hit him, but I guess it did.
It hit his jersey, I believe.
Oh, okay, hit his jersey.
Does jersey count?
Yes, it's part of the flare.
That's a little weak. Should have to hit skin.
Coming into the game to pitch now for
What if you have a
Colerain,
really fluffy
number
jersey?
11, August Armstrong.
What do you think the old-timey baseball players hit faster?
There was a guy played for the Expos of all teams, I remember, Ron Hunt.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And he had like the record for stuff. You might want to Google that, look that one up. You're play-by-play, your color commentary, so you got to look it up on your phone.
Okay.
How many times did Ron Hunt get hit by a pitch?
Now you're going to put me to work.
Yeah, absolutely. They're during a pitching change. I think he had like a ridiculous amount. See if I'm right. I think with baseball, it's about half of what you talk about is just stats. You know, it's just,
How many pitchers do you think they'll go through today, knowing that they're going to play each other shortly?
that's true. They want to play their hand, right?
Yeah.
And who's coming in to pitch here? Number 11. August Armstrong. It's another good baseball name. These guys have like awesome baseball names.
There is nothing better than Hector Renteria.
Felipe Alou. That was one of the 3 Alou brothers. Felipe, can you name all 3 of them? Felipe, Jesus, and Matt.
Oh, man.
There's 3 of them.
You're going too far back.
Yep.
Two flags.
Even like going way back when, like Joe DiMaggio had a brother. Remember?
Yeah, Ron
Was it
Hunt
Dom? How many?
got hit by 50 pitches
Was that
in 1 year.
1 year he got hit by 50 pitches.
50 pitches.
Man, he had a,
He was standing a little too close to the plate.
yeah. I wonder who's number 2. That's got to be like way up there.
Dom Baylor at 35.
But Dale did take a shot. Dale almost like, I remember him, he'd almost like dare you to throw at him because he was a big dude.
Yeah, Ron Hunt was up there by himself.
The difference though, the Baylor was a power hitter. Ron Hunt probably had like 3 homers in his whole career. Or
Yeah.
something. He was just trying to get on base.
Got number 11 here for Colerain.
And here's
August Armstrong.
August Armstrong. And
He's
pitcher
a,
number 21.
pitch gets through and
he's gonna move to third.
bad throw
No,
from the
no.
catcher and no damage. Good back up there.
So 2 outs. They wanted to get a guy in scoring position. That's a good time to run now. Now a single scores him from first. It will not.
And we're 9-1 here.
With that big lead, you can afford to be risky.
August is a senior for Colerain High School. And the pitch, oh, inside.
I'm sure if you're Colerain or Fairfield, you'll have the idea of being able to finish this in 5 and save your pitching staff for Wednesday.
Yeah, we got a 3-0 count here with 2 outs. So this is a big pitch.
And the windup.
Pitcher goes off the mound. Regroup.
The time between the 2 pitchers, like Fairfield guys working fast.
Yeah.
These guys are looking for like 3 or 4 different signs. Working much slower.
Outside, gets away, and Buddy.
Got
Ball
second
4.
and first.
2 outs, so we got to force at any base. Let's see if Colerain can make
At
that
the plate
happen.
for Fairfield, the third baseman.
You started to get into
Number
danger
15,
territory
Anthony
if you're
Butler.
Colerain. Give up a couple more runs, you're right on the edge.
Anthony Butler up for Fairfield. See what kind of damage he can do here with 2 outs.
Would you consider running the guys here on the first pitch? Get 2 guys in scoring position?
You know,
Yeah, probably not. Especially a throw down to third is definitely
Yeah.
harder to steal third than second.
you can
Unless
do
you got somebody really quick.
Yeah, 9-1 lead. You've got a lot of options, though. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'd almost. If he gets behind on the count, I would think get a 2-0, send him.
Mhm.
Just get the ball in motion.
Right down
Nope.
the middle. We're 1-1 with 2 outs.
I think he's trying to get on base to get the bases full. And the windup and the pitch. Ball 2.
Yeah, they're a little off speed there.
Or is that 2-1?
2-1 now. 2 outs. Fairfield with a big lead so far in the game.
They don't
if
seem to
can,
be in position.
fix
No,
it.
there we go. I
all
predicted it
running.
a second late, but he could be out safe.
Caught him safe at
There.
third. Yeah, double steal.
So they did get aggressive.
Yeah.
Told you they might try. Now they got 2 guys in scoring position.
2-2.
Base hit here, and they're at the run rule.
That's the hardest thing
Still
to
have it.
do on camera is concentration. Stick
Of course, we're still in the 4th. We're not in the 5th.
I'll tell you what, you talk about a huge pitch here.
Yep.
Just some
Are
contact.
we
at the
3-1 or
2-2.
2-2? Okay.
Yeah. Just some contact here, and
Yep.
we got a lot of runs
Got 2
coming
runs,
in.
Yep. Big pitch and the windup and the pitch. Got him.
Oh,
Big
got him on some
strikeout.
high heat.
Huge strikeout. And with that, they keep it 8 runs, so that was a big strikeout there.
Middle of the 4th inning.
Going to the
Fairfield
bottom of the
strike,
4th.
Colerain 1.
Good work from the end. So we've got 2 innings. They got 1 run that inning.
Yeah, 9-1 going into the bottom of the 4th.
So if you're Colerain, you need to get some runs going here. Give yourself a little bit of a gap.
We got a new pitcher for Fairfield out on the mound, number 10.
Ready? Take 2. Okay.
That is
Lucas.
Lucas Esposito.
Okay, yeah, Lucas Esposito.
There we go.
His inspiration in pitching, and I hope I don't butcher this, is James Karastak.
That's his model.
Motto in pitching was James Karastak.
Don't know who James Karastek is.
I didn't either.
Pitching now for the
The
Indians.
Nationals.
Hmm.
And
Number 10, Lucas
so he was
Esposito.
just a huge inspiration for him.
James Karastek. I wonder if he's got some Ohio roots or something.
I don't know. He's big hobbies are video games, he says.
Okay. It's probably not an exclusive company there.
No.
Does he play like MO? Is it MLD Showdown? Is that the video game? Or used to be? Or no, that was a game.
You know, you wonder how many of those guys played Madden too. I mean,
Yeah.
multi-sport heroes.
When I was a kid, I used to do something baseball darts. So it was actually every number would be innings.
Oh, okay.
And
Didn't
just go
know
in the
that.
basement, and I would do it for hours.
As we
Okay.
slide into
Have a
the
little
bottom
board
of the
marking
4th
them
inning,
up.
leading off for the Cardinals.
Bullseye was a grand
third
slam.
baseman, number
Then you had
9,
the single,
Jackson
double,
Carter.
triples.
You can take that skill to college and
Yeah.
make a lot of money.
You used to do that with regular cards too, where you would do like a 6 with a double play, 5 with stolen base,
We got Jackson
All right.
Carter up for Colerain.
and the pitch. Oh, swing and a miss. So Jackson Carter, what position is Jackson playing?
Got him in the infield, and I don't
Okay.
know his position here.
Yeah. And here's the pitch. He's working fast too. A little bit high. 1-1. So great outing from the Fairfield got a great outing from their starter today. 3 innings, 1 run, works quick. Maybe trying to save him for Wednesday.
Could be, yeah.
I wonder what the rule is though in high school. Do
You
they
know-
have to have a certain days of rest, or is it pitches, or?
That I don't know.
Yeah.
Good question.
Maybe next time you do a little pregame questions, you could ask that.
Oh, bad hop.
Oh. And with that, a base runner, very needed base runner. I'm pretty sure they do have pitch counts they have to stick to. I don't think it's arbitrary, but I may be wrong.
Dalton gears up for Colerain. See if he can get a little rally going here for the Cardinals.
A little bit low. He's not far off on the pitch. It's just a little bit low so far. Been down the middle. That was a balk. Ah. So that takes the force away.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, anytime I had a pitcher that had glasses, that scared me too.
There you go. Throw over the strike there. He's working pretty quick, just like the earlier Fairfield. Maybe that's their motto of their pitchers. They don't need a pitch count.
No, not with these guys.
Or a clock, I mean, pitch clock. Don't think they have that in high school.
No, not yet. It seems like a lot of stuff's coming this way, though.
What is the college one to help them in these seconds, is it? That definitely did help in terms of the games.
Yeah. Oh, pass ball here, going to go to third.
So a chance for Colerain to get a much-needed run. They need a few more than one, but
yeah, no outs though. You can do a lot of good things here.
and the windup and the pitch. Oh, that'll bring a run in. Is he going to be able to get on it?
Got it.
Tagged and coming.
Oh.
Oh.
What? He wasn't going for some reason.
He didn't even.
Yeah.
Colerain shortstop coming to the plate. Number 7, Austin Talby.
I guess the theory is they're down 8, so one's not going to make a big difference. So you need every run that you can get.
Well, he might not have had the wheels that he needed.
Yeah, there must have been. Yep.
The coach knows better. That's for sure.
Wasn't very deep.
No.
Yeah, I mean he wasn't even thinking of going home.
No, he wasn't.
He ran back to third. You take advantage of that run, though.
And popped him up.
And is it going to be out of play? Just out of play. Not by much. Not by much.
And we got Austin Talby at plate for Colerain.
Austin needs to get the ball on the ground, bring a run in here. Give him a run. Austin.
Popped him up.
Yeah, they're going to bring him home this time?
Oh,
he dropped it. Doesn't have to worry about it. He still might be out. Oh, I thought he should take him out. Oh, it's getting a little wild.
Yeah, it is.
You know, a good throw. He still might have got him at the plate.
I think he would have, yeah.
Maybe the wheels weren't there. He knew the wheels.
The pitcher, August Armstrong.
There's our guy, August.
Only one out. Gone second for Colerain.
Yeah.
Little rally started here.
Favorite season is summer. With the name, first name August.
Yes.
Probably his favorite. Yeah, I would think. Oh, he's going aggressive, and made it.
Oh man, great jump.
Chance for Colerain here to knock another run off.
Yeah, that's Austin
Giving
Talby on the
themselves
stolen base.
Giving themselves a little bit of breathing room for the fifth. Low.
And 2-0 count.
Ball 3.
I'm sorry, it was 2-1. 2-1 count.
2-1.
Pitcher can help himself out here.
Wind up in the pitch. Oh, grounded it. So with one out here, this will be a big run for Colerain to pick up here.
I got to walk across the field for the game in really good turf shape.
Fairfield is definitely giving him this run if he hits it on the ground. At this point, you want outs. In the pitch. Ooh, it's going to bring home that run.
Yeah, I think it's in easy.
He's going to walk it in. And with that, Tobby scores, and the score is now 9-3. They are creeping back in it little by little. It's two big runs here in the fourth inning.
Tell you what, that grand slam earlier is really making a point now.
Yep.
The spread of the game for Fairfield.
And that's going to fall in. Oh, we got twisted on that one.
Yeah, turn that.
Going to go for second. Nope,
all over.
Little rally going on here for
Coming to
Colerain.
play for the Cardinals, the right fielder, number 14, Tyler Murray.
Little discussion going on. The last time the team had a full discussion, it didn't end up well for Colerain.
No, it didn't.
But the bases were loaded and you've got one on, so got a little bit more leeway.
And the batter coming up here, Tyler Murray for Colerain, is another one of those UC participants next year from that school.
Looks like our roof crew is wrapping up for this evening.
Yeah, they
there's
are.
Still a little bit there.
Wonder if they put in an order to the concession stand they deliver up there for them.
They might. That's what DoorDash is for.
Yeah.
They call it Roof Dash, though. They go, you want us delivered to where?
The best view of the
Is
ballpark.
this a prank call?
Now, Tyler said before the game, his mom and dad, biggest influences in his life. They really appreciate everything they've done for him.
Okay. Can it go here? Nope.
Popped it
That's
up.
a pop up. That should be out too. If stays in, nice job by the catcher.
Catcher brings that in for
Nice
Fairfield.
squeeze by number 13, catcher.
Fighting now for the Cardinals, the center fielder, number 2, Cohen Ramey.
Teakin Lucky. Kind of like that name too. We got a variety of names here. No, Teagan. 13. Nathan Lisk.
All right.
And the pitch here.
They got 2 outs.
Is it going to go? Nope. Colerain might be thinking of running to get another run in scoring position here. Then a base hit scores them.
Tell you
A
what,
little
that's
bit outside.
that is a nice lead at first.
Yeah.
Would you be running with 2 outs?
I might be. Gets yourself easier to score. It's hard, easier to score from second than first for sure.
He's a little late on that swing.
Yeah. What's our count here? 2 strikes?
1 strike, 2 balls.
Okay.
We've got 2 outs.
They might go on this pitch. Nope. 2 strikes.
And Cohen Ramey up to bat for Colerain, who's got
Might be a good pitch to run at. Nope.
yeah.
And strike 3. And the catcher threw it down. I'm not sure.
With 2 runs, 1 hit,
2 outs.
2 errors, and 1 left on base. The end of 4 innings. Fairfield 9, Colerain 3.
So this is a big at bat for Fairfield. If they can push 4 runs across, they'd be in a position to run rule this game.
Well, Colerain gets another shot.
No, I know, right. Right. Yeah, if they get 4 in the top half, then Colerain would have to score in the bottom half.
And we're coming back with August Armstrong for Colerain to take us to the top of the 5th here.
After that 5 run, the pitchers have kept them Last 2 innings, they've given up 1 run, right? You think Fairfield scored 8 or 9 runs in that 3rd inning.
Yeah.
Outside of that, they really only have the 1 run. Well, with Colerain, they scored in the 1st and they scored in the 4th.
Yeah, dropped that big 8 spot in the 2nd inning.
Yep. So the play-by-play goes back to Pat Smith this inning.
We'll come back to another beautiful day here in Colerain High School. Get out and see a ball game. Guys out there in the field couldn't ask for a better day. A lot of sunshine out there.
Yeah, I think the wind. I think there's a little bit of wind, but this field is kind of protected from it a little bit.
It is, yeah. And I think, like we said before, that wind may have had something to do with that grand slam earlier.
Yep. It was a good poke. First batter coming up is
As we jump into the top of the 5th inning, leading off for the Indians, the second baseman, number 3, Dylan Pogazowski.
Dylan Pogolowski. I like
Yeah.
that name too.
Let's see how this inning starts for Fairfield. And Dylan's a junior at Fairfield High School. And the first pitch.
On it.
Ground ball down to
Ground
short.
ball fielded.
Good pick.
Ooh.
And bounced it to first. And
Yeah, tough play for the first baseman.
yeah. So we got a
Fortunately, short arm that one a little bit.
first batter up for Colerain is on base.
That's the play for Fairfield,
if you're
the shortstop,
Fairfield, that's what
number
you want.
11, Colton Owens.
And Colton Owens is coming up. Man on first, no outs.
Pitcher did his job that time. Just
Yeah,
infield guy just kind of just short armed it. That was a short hop too. Tough.
yeah.
You know, they could be installing some special seats up there to watch the game from, up in their roof.
That's true. They could.
Taking the Cubs motto.
All right.
They could build condos. People could live there, and then they could watch the Colerain games.
We should have talked to the athletic director for Colerain before the game to see if that was what's going on there.
You think one of the Indians pitchers might get in trouble if he walked up to the roof over there? What was that Reds pitcher that did that?
Wow.
Oh, that was Browning.
Yeah, Browning.
Yeah.
Well, the guy maybe
Oh yeah, he's sitting up in the stands.
not in the stands. He went to the building across
Bill.
the street.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was in this.
Well,
Wasn't
there was,
playing that day.
I don't even talk about it. There was that one thing with the Toronto Blue Jays one time.
Got a 2-0
Where they had
count
the
here.
hotels in the
Oh,
stadium.
threw it up high, 3-0.
Somebody forgot to pull the curtains.
So we're big pitch here for
Anyway, back to baseball.
Colerain Cardinals. And August
That's a
Armstrong
strike.
puts it in
Nice
there for a
job.
strike. Let's see if they can keep that guy on first or possibly set up a double play to help Colerain out here.
You know, if they built condos above the high school, that would make it
Blew it right
that'd
past
make it
him.
real convenient for the kid to get to school. You know, if he lived above his school, he could
Oh,
just
yeah.
walk down and catch the elevator down to class.
That's true. It looks like 3 floors over there at
Be no
Colerain High
snow
School.
days with that in the case.
And way outside, unfortunately. And
Yeah, there's 2
Puts
high
2 on.
schools in the Colerain district. Can you name the
Coming
other
to
one?
play for Fairfield,
Two
the right fielder,
2 high schools.
number
in the school
13,
district.
I didn't know
Keegan
that.
Lecking.
You can't name the other one, Northwest.
Northwest, okay. All right. And next Fairfield batter's up. 2 on, nobody out. Pitch outside from Armstrong.
So I came here driving Ronald Reagan Highway.
Oh, okay.
You probably, from where you came, you probably came down 75, 275, yeah.
Yep. And a bouncer up to shortstop. Picks it up and got no throw.
Google Maps originally wanted to take me 275 over, and I go, nah, Ronald Reagan's probably a pretty good time. Yep.
Yeah,
At
I
the
actually
plate,
came from
Indians catcher, number
the Norwood
23,
lateral
Nathan
to come
List.
over here.
Yeah, for you, yeah. Oh, because you were,
Yeah.
yeah. We going to Westchester or south?
Yeah, I'd say traffic should be clearing up about now on the interstates for us on the way home. And we got the bases loaded for Fairfield. And
It's getting into danger territory.
it is first pitch, a ball. What can he do to keep it on the ground here?
You don't want to repeat what happened in the second inning.
No. And you know that play's got to come home too if it is on the ground. And he's outside again.
This is what happened to him in the second inning. Balls just got him in trouble.
Make sure the microphone's in front of you.
And Armstrong on the mound and the pitch. And popped him out. We got 1 and 2 now. I'm sorry, 2 and 1.
So
Colerain's
Colerain
playing
is
in.
definitely trying to cut off the run here.
Yeah.
Somewhat risky, though. It gives you an infield to drive it through.
It does. Comes in, throwing it high. 3 and 1.
He's having control problems.
Yeah, he is. Big pitch here.
Could be a good pitch for the hitter to take a whack.
Yeah, it is. Here it
Which he
comes.
did.
Oh, he crushes
Did he?
it
That
to
could,
left field.
Oh, is he on it? No,
And
he did
it
not
falls
get
in
it.
front
That's
of
2
him.
runs.
Play comes in, and we've got 2 runs in.
I couldn't tell. Was he fairly close to that or no? For a second there, I thought he had a shot at it.
Yeah, I thought he did too. I think it was right on the line.
Yeah, we don't have the
Fairfield
replay
designated
machine
hitter now
to
batting. Number
catch us.
34, Beckett Clemens.
And Beckett Clemens is coming up here for Fairfield with
So we're
2,
getting into a danger zone here. 2
got
more
2
runs and we're in the
2 people on. We still have nobody out.
Yep.
Brought it in there. Looked like a good pitch. Probably a little bit high. And here's the pitch. And he grounds it down
Fouled
first.
it off.
Foul ball. Foul ball.
You're doing great. Just that particular one got you. Big one. That's live.
If you had a good bunter here, it wouldn't be a bad position to get guys over to third and second. But I think it's a power guy.
You know, that's a great point, though. You know, just get move him on, both of them over, get out of the double play, and comes up with an off-speed pitch.
And then you're 1 single from having the 10-run lead.
Out of the zone, 2 and 1.
This might not be your bunter guy, though. This looks more like a power hitter than a bunter.
Yeah.
He probably wants to send
tell
it
you
out
what,
of here. So,
It's high, 3 and 1. But that turf will definitely slow a ball down here.
yeah.
Well, I know that batter's got the green light.
Yeah, he's got a chance to, no question. If he puts it down Broadway, it could be a stroke.
Right.
Oh, unfortunately, it
Bounced
did
to
he
the
make
pitcher.
it? Oh,
and a bad throw to first.
And that's going to score the.
Yeah, another run's
That's
coming
going to
in.
score 2, right? Or just 1?
Just
okay.
1 run. And got him on the corners here. Nobody out.
We're at 12-3 now.
We are, yeah.
So we are 1 run from the danger zone.
Indians first baseman coming to the plate. Number 44, Justin
With only
Henry.
1 out.
Nobody out.
Oh, there's nobody out.
Yeah.
So one more run, and then Colerain's going to have to score at the bottom of the inning.
They will, yeah. Well, are you running him at first to get out of the double play situation? Nobody's running yet. First pitch. Ball 1.
You know, it's a weird incentive, though. If you're down 9 and it's 10,
Yeah.
and you got to play again on Wednesday, losing in 5 might not be the worst thing.
That's true. That's true. You don't want to put
I don't
out-
think they play that
There's a
way, but, you know.
Runners running,
Oh, that's
going down, and easy steal.
It's
Got him on
almost
the-
like both teams benefit
Yeah, second and third, nobody out, so.
because it's a 7-inning game normally, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Fairfield's taking advantage of this situation here.
3rd and 2nd.
Yeah.
So they got a hit here, and then they got even a run to work with. He's having
Gets a little bit high and inside.
He is struggling.
Yeah, we're 3-0, and again, nobody out yet.
I don't think he's swinging here. Do you?
No, no.
Oh, hit
took
him.
one
That's
in the
a,
head.
that's a.
Yeah, right off the helmet.
Thank God for the helmet.
Yeah.
He kind of looked at him, was like, "Ball 4. That's a tough 4th strike to take."
Yeah. That one got away from
Fortunately,
him.
the helmet protected him.
Yeah, it did. It did. A 44 for.
He's taking a look at it. He's going,
A kid's a tough kid.
He's done.
Yeah.
Good time to bring Mario and Rivera in.
Going out, number 11 's going out, playing a field position somewhere. Okay.
This is called a tough cleanup job right now.
Yeah,
Down
this sure
12-3.
Put somebody in a tough situation here. And coach is talking to the player that just got hit for Fairfield, and I believe he's okay. I'm not sure if he's staying in the game or not.
He's got a glove on. He's still on the field. RT number, ready, one, take one. RT, push in on number 11.
Oh,
The back of the mound.
is he deciding who to pitch? He's got his pitcher.
What's that?
I'm not sure who he's
Half
got.
inning, yeah. And it's still not,
Number 9's holding the ball, so
Yeah.
that's going to be him, yeah.
Pitching now for the Cardinals will be number 9, Jackson Carter.
Jackson Carter. Definitely called mop-up duty right now.
Yeah, this is, yeah.
Oh, he's throwing the
Coming to the submarine
side
sidearm, yeah.
Gene Garber. All right, he got the Braves.
who was that, Catfish Hunter or whatever?
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't Sidewinder.
Oh, he wasn't?
No, nope. There was one guy. Garber was one guy I was thinking with the Braves, right?
That was
I'm
him.
trying to think who else was. Did the Reds have one that was a sidearm guy? Maybe.
I think we
or
had
no?
one in the last couple of years.
Okay.
That's a unique guy that you face. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't know.
Yeah.
Tough to pick up that ball, that's for sure. What's coming in there?
Remember Louis Tion had his way of throwing.
He did.
Little arm kick and leg kick, right? When he.
Dad called him a rock thrower. He don't get it.
Yeah.
So it looks like 11, the former pitcher's going to first.
Yeah, he is.
Well, he doesn't have to throw any more pitches from there. Just catch them.
Heading now
We'll
for
see
Fairfield,
if
number
he
6,
can-
McCoy Marksberry.
Tell you what, Colerain's gotten very deep in their bullpen in this game.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
And first pitch strike. Yep, we definitely, Colerain needs a lot of good things to happen here.
Yep.
Bases loaded, no outs. And there's the pitch. A little bit high.
He's having trouble with the strike zone.
Yeah.
Still in it, but if they score one more here, then Colerain has to score the next half inning.
And the pitch. Inside, ball 2.
Pretty good bet he's not swinging here.
Got Colerain playing in on this batter here. And
Ball 4.
it gets outside.
That was ball 4. Ball 3?
Yeah, 3-1.
3-1.
I think they're probably taking. Oh,
He's swinging, he's nuts. He's just take this break. You ready to?
We lose our stuff
yeah,
here?
I'm out.
No,
Go ahead and take it.
Yeah. That makes it to a 10-run lead.
At the plate for the Indians, number 17, Brody O'Connor.
Okay, we're now at the 10-run margin. Okay. Into the windup. Not quite yet. So we're now at the 10-run margin here. What? Oh, he got that one over.
Yeah.
There you go. He found the strike zone on there. So Mr. Carter's got some work.
And the pitch, he's outside.
Yeah.
All right. Nobody out. Bases loaded. Oh. Put in a good strike there. We are 1-2.
Base hit here, 2 more runs, and then Colerain's task gets tougher.
Outside. Good stop by the catcher. Keeps it in play. We're 2-2. Okay. And the pitch. Gets away.
And with that, another score.
Yeah.
So now we're at 14-3. So now Fairfield has a little bit more leeway. So Colerain is now going to have to score 2 runs in the bottom half. At this point, Colerain would just like to get it out at this inning. It's just been a rough inning. They've had 2 rough innings, and this is rough inning number 2.
Yeah, and he walked
Then he got the bases loaded again.
Coming to bat for the Indians, number 9, Braden Benj.
And we still have no outs.
Yep. You know, they have 13 up on the board, but I think they mean to have 14. They also have it 13-4, and it's actually 14-3, right?
Third.
Yeah, somebody up on the scoreboard's got it.
I got 14-3.
Yeah, 14-3.
With 5 runs scored this inning.
Yeah.
So what I got is 8 runs in the second, 1 in the fourth, and
Because they have 1 marked in the 5th up there, and there's no
Yeah.
bottom of the 5th yet, so it's 14-3.
Yeah, 14-3.
In the
let's see-
process of being corrected.
Yeah, let's see what we can do here. Popped up,
Uh-oh.
center field.
He's got a beat on it. There we
Got
go. All right, we got an out. Nothing wrong with that. Now it's 15-3. And the mound gets a little bit higher for Colerain.
Yeah, it does.
Coming to the plate for the Indians, number 3, the
But
second
the good
baseman,
news is they
Dylan
got an out.
Bogusowski.
That is progress. A little bit of sun out there, too. You have to fight off somewhat of the sun to make that catch.
Yeah, that's the tough part of the ballpark. 1 out. Got a guy on first with a huge lead. See if he's going to try to take that double play out. And there he goes.
He's on his way. Oh, he hit it right to the open spot.
Yeah.
Good execution there, and with that, it's 16-3.
And all the bats for Fairfield.
They're having a second inning here in the 5th.
Yes, they
About
are.
Fairfield shortstop, number 11.
The thing about
Colerain.
Fairfield is when they score, they don't score a lot of innings, but when they score, they enjoy it.
They get a lot of runs.
Yep. They've had a party a couple of the big innings here.
And we're still 1 out in the top of the 5th. And the pitch a little bit outside.
Well, they could. They keep playing until they get the outs, man. It'll happen eventually.
Almost getting to be a football score.
Yes, we are.
A mixed extra point.
Yep.
Or 2 touchdowns with two points. Or a touchdown and 3 field goals. So I'm trying to figure all the 16s.
And Jackson Carter got 2 strikes on him.
See if
See what we
Jackson
can
can
do.
get this guy out.
Worst case scenario.
Jackson got him.
And
There you go.
he punches him out.
There we go, Jackson. Nice pitch
Batter
there.
for Fairfield, the
Yeah.
right fielder, number 13.
I think
Tegan
Jackson's
Watson.
going to get us out of this inning. Jackson started to get in a rhythm. Starting to find the strike zone.
Yeah.
That was a little high, but at the beginning he was wide, but now he started tuning.
Yep. We got him on the corners again. Wonder if they run that guy from first.
Yeah, a little bit off.
Sun's going down here in Colerain. Little chill in the air. Oh, big
Does he
hit.
get it?
Left
Oh,
field.
no.
Deep.
That could be gone.
Over the
Is it?
wall.
Oh,
Home run.
another home run.
Oh, wow. 19-3.
Oh, boy. I think we got a little bit of a cushion now.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Fairfield is having a field day.
Yes, they are.
All puns intended.
Yeah. Those guys are fired up on the
Playing
Fairfield
Indians,
side.
the catcher, number 23, Nathan Liss.
Batting averages have been given a boost in this game.
They have.
Yeah, a couple guys might be leading the league in hitting after this game.
One strike. We've got 2 outs. 1 more to go for Colerain.
There's not enough room on that scoreboard for this inning because it doesn't have a spot for 10.
That's true. I just noticed that.
They do?
No, they don't. I do.
Yeah. Looks like it went back to 9.
Yeah.
Goes back to 0, so it doesn't. It's an automatic reset.
Yeah. And in the dirt, we're at 2-1.
2-1.
Two huge innings for Fairfield today.
Yep. 18 of their 19 runs in 2 innings. You got 2 and 2 here. Could get the 3rd strike.
Oh, way outside.
Tried a little bit too hard on that one.
Yeah. 3-2, 2 outs. Can we get it? This last pitch. Foul ball. We'll try it again. And the pitch outside.
Ball 4.
Yeah, they may be starting again here. Who knows?
Indians
I think I have some
designated
more
hitter
Washington
coming to the
trivia
plate,
questions.
Number 34, Beckett Clemens.
I don't know if you were the Colerain coach. Would you put in another pitcher, or is that?
No.
That's a strike.
He can only pitch to lefty. That's it.
This guy's up for his at least the second time in the
Yeah.
inning.
He's got that strikes going on the batter here.
One more of those. Let's get out of this inning. Number 2 still alive.
Runner on first, 2 outs.
2 strikes.
0-2 strike.
Here
0-2
we go,
count.
and the pitch.
And popped him up.
Popped up.
Falls in front of the second
There we
baseman,
go.
makes the pickup.
That's
and
the third
we
out, and we are done.
Of the inning.
With 10 runs, 3 hits,
So we
and 2 errors, and 1 left on base. The middle of the 5th inning.
So they need
Fairfield 19, Colerain 3.
7 runs. 7 runs to continue it.
Oh yeah, 7
Yeah.
runs is what they need. Yep.
Well, so we had one last year where that happened. Somebody got like 6 or 7, and then
They did come up with the runs they needed.
they did, and then it went to the next inning, and then they got run ruled. Or they didn't get run ruled. They were about to send out another pitcher, and they went to the coach or something.
Oh, okay.
And he was over. I think he was a younger kid, and he's going, we were going to continue, and the coach decided to call it a game.
Yeah. Got
Pitching now for
Which was probably a
Fairfield,
good
number
move.
1, Troy Alsip.
and Troy Alsop for Fairfield's going to finish this game up.
A little curl on that one.
Possibly.
He
We'll see.
Troy's got some breathing room.
Yeah.
Got some movement on that ball.
He does. Yeah.
That ball was like, whew.
Yeah. Seen a lot of heat from Fairfield earlier, and now we're
Yeah,
getting a lot of curveballs here.
on the curve, yeah. The regular catcher is now got his gear on.
It's the same one, number 23 for Fairfield.
Yep. Well, he was getting his gear on after batting, I think. That's why the other guy was warming him up.
Yeah, I think you've got to be prepared to hit this curveball from this pitcher.
Yep. Almost every ball was curving.
Yeah.
As we head into the bottom of the 5th inning, leading off for the Cardinals, number 25, Chris Robb.
And looks like Chris Robb's senior. I'm sorry, junior Colerain.
And the pitch.
Takes first pitch strike.
Throwing strikes.
Yep, a little bit behind on that one.
That's what you're wanting.
Up, out to the flare to second baseman. Picks up, shuttles to first, and we got one down.
At the plate now for the Cardinals, number 10, Tyler Wooten.
So for Fairfield, just need two outs, and
Yep.
you call it a day.
Grounder down to third. Looks like it's going to stay fair. Pick up and throws it in the ground, and he's going to be safe first.
Plate now for Colerain, number 24, the third baseman, Dario Sanchez.
And Dario Sanchez up for Colerain. See what he can do here. Runner on first, one out.
Strike.
Get
on
him
the
the
outside
outside
corner.
corner, yeah, on that one.
I think at this point the ump's going to have a pretty liberal strike zone.
Yes.
If it's close, it's a strike, baby.
Yeah. Get up there and swing. Bounces off plate.
That is sweet.
1-1.
There we go. Oh, that's going to
Lines
fall. No, he's got it.
Right at the center fielder.
That was a
Picks
rope
it up on
right
the
at
fly.
somebody.
We
Got one
two
left.
outs. Down to our final batter here for Colerain, possibly.
A 10-run rally with 2 outs.
Dalton Gear. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
From
Not
the bat
Dalton
now for
Gears.
the Cardinals, number 9, Jackson Carter.
Jackson Carter is
Jackson
going
Carter.
to come up here with 2 outs for Colerain. And
that-
check swing to
Oh, is he going to make it? And he's got
the
it.
pitcher
And that's the
picks
ball
it up,
game.
recovers, and that's the
The
game.
10-run roll.
10-run
Game is now
roll.
concluded. The final score, Fairfield 19.
19 to
Colerain
3.
19-3.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank you for coming out tonight to the boys
So
varsity
2 huge
baseball
innings
game.
for the Fairfield Indians
Appreciate your
Yeah.
support.
with a 19-3 win here. We're thank
Have
you
a
guys
safe
for
drive home.
a Fairfield field day with a bunch of
Yeah.
runs, and enjoyed calling the game for you guys. And with that, the final score
Took advantage.
is 19-3. This is Ian Liddell here with Pat Smith. Pat enjoyed it. Until next time, we'll see y'all later. Have a good night.